Hey, welcome back guys to part 19. We're at Port Knot City, so we're going to grab a few more orders and then drive back over to the northeast. I'll be taking the ride bike so we can grab a bit of cargo and put it on there if we need to. My zipline and cargo catapult are fully upgraded, so I don't need to focus on them anymore. Yes, just checking them because sometimes I forget between videos. So you can take any orders going to the wind farm, depot centre west of Port Knot City, or Ludisfan, or the Waystation west. Basically anywhere to the northeast, yes, we can take them orders back with us, providing you've got enough space on your bike. If it's mega heavy, I mean, you don't really want to be taking a truck back up to that BT spot on the top of the hill. So yeah, try to take your bike, but yes, take any cargo you can manage all the way back with us. Yeah, we're going to finish this region in part 20, by the way. Yes, part 20, at the end of the vid, we're going to be warping back to the central region finally. Yeah, this one will be done. All 7 shelters over here will be fully ranked. We'll have the last 2 memory chips, and there's actually one order we need to do if you're on Director's Cut to unlock 2 new things to craft, but that's not on PS4, so I'll let you know when we get to it, but it's a nice quick order to complete actually. Okay, so yes, I've got them orders out. If you want to take any materials with you in order to contribute towards a structure we're going to pass, yeah, take them out if you've got space. But I'm not going to be coming back here, so I've took out all the crystals. Yes, not going to be coming back, so take out all the crystals. I mean, if you haven't maxed Port Knot City yet, you're going to have to come back yourself. But yes, I'm done here. No reason for me to come all the way back to the side of the map. Yep, and almost forgot to take out that one for Ludisfan as well. Yeah, right, should be good to go. Yeah, when it comes to putting things on your bike, try to make sure you put the heavy cargo on there. For example, there I've put them big like containers of materials. They're quite heavy, and I always like to put them on the side of the bike. And first thing we're going to try and do when we get to Central Region, I think first I'm going to try to bring the collector online, and then I'm going to try to unlock that trailer for the motorbike. The motorbike trailer is not on the PS4 version, by the way, so you might want to use a truck instead when I'm using the trailer. But yeah, I want to try to unlock that as soon as possible in the Central Region because it'll be really useful. Probably should have tried to unlock it before we did this region, because I probably wouldn't have had to use the truck then, but yeah, it'll come useful. It just means we're going to have to go back to the normal battery on the motorbike. But the motorbike is just so much faster than the truck. So up here, and when it comes to the wind farm, we should be able to max them on one more trip. I do manage to do so, but I have lots of orders going there. I actually had to take a truck all the way to the wind farm in order to get all the cargo there. Well, I took a truck to the zip line and then used a floating carrier, because you can take one floating carrier on a zip line. I can't remember if that's only Director's Cut related though, or yeah, you have to let me know about that. But yeah, so back in this BT area, I don't think this BT area ever goes. I mean, it probably does if you trigger the boss and they kill it, but the thing is, on hard mode the boss is really difficult, so you've got to try to avoid these BT encounters as much as you can on hard mode. So same path as before, go right first, then down here, keep left, because there's CMBTs there in the middle. Yes, keep left there. Down here, keep right, because there's them 2 there in the middle. Keep right. Come up here, now you want to keep left, because there's 2 just on the right. And then on this path, just there in the middle guys, actually loop around. And you should be okay. Yeah, so the only depot I'm not going to get maxed rank on this video, I think, is Port Knot City. It might be the wind farm as well. Oh yeah, the wind farm and Port Knot City, I do them on the next one. But yeah, I'll get everybody else mastered, I believe, up to max rank. 7 altogether. And you might have noticed, so I mentioned earlier about the timed standing orders being one of the harder ones to do, but they're actually come together quite well. It's the misc orders which are quite tricky to find, because I think by the end of this region I've only done 2. The misc orders, by the way, are normally ones where you have to go and grab something and then come back. Of course, I've been avoiding them, but yeah, once you get to Central Region, we're going to have to focus on them. Yeah, misc orders. They're the ones, like I say, where you have to drive somewhere, grab some cargo, and then come back. Yeah, we've still got to do 20 of them. Right, so here we are at the depot west of Capital Knot City. Yep, so let's make a delivery. Get rid of all this cargo. Of course, only cargo for this depot. Right, hopefully he's going to go up to 5 stars now. Yes, nice. So that's him done. I think he gets locked behind an EMO or something. So I'm pretty sure about 2,000 is enough to max him. Now I got 3,000 now. Right, star acquired. Yes, you see the misc ones. Yeah, there's one there. You see that chiral printer. We need to do 20 of them, and I've only done 2 so far. Yeah, so we're not going to the wind farm yet. So all the wind farm, you can put that in the private locker. Yeah, put everything for the wind farm in the private locker, guys, because that's not where we're going just yet. So I bought that in the private locker. We're going northeast now. Yep, so just carry cargo for anything to the northeast. That's it. Get it on your bike. Take out any orders this depot might have going in that direction. Yeah, so Ludensfan, Waystation West, or Capital Knot City perhaps. I think I'm going to Capital Knot City next. I don't quite get them up to max rank. I think I'm on 1 or 2 lost cargo off, but it might have been because it got locked because of an email. So if you've got plenty of space, yeah, I think I take some metals out for the bridge. Yeah, so a lot of metals here. 6,400. So yeah, if you've got space, lob 2,000 metals on your bike. You need 3,000 to level up this bridge. Well, 2,800 to be specific. But you can grab the 800 from the Waystation West. So yeah, lob them on your bike. Right, let's get going. So yes, I'm going to master the Ludensfan. Yeah, he's not quite there yet, but this should take him over to 5 stars. Right, let's go and deliver some packages. Yeah, these generators, when they're fully upgraded, look how quick they charge your bike up. Yeah, mega quick. I'm going to grab a few more cargo for Ludensfan. I don't think I need it. I need it, but one way to be safe. Yeah, BTs are still here. When I come through here later, the BTs are gone, luckily. Yeah, because this spot here, they do kind of move in and out. Sometimes there'll be BTs here, sometimes there won't. Yeah, we should know the path by now through here to avoid him. Right, so yes, Ludensfan, we're going to start going up the hill around here. Yeah, I was going to grab that cargo there, but then I decided not to at that second. I've got more than enough. I think I would have leveled him on the previous visit. The only reason I didn't is because it was due to an email. Yeah, so I've been to the central region. I've recorded up to that point. And I've been looking around at everything, how my roads are doing, are there any safe houses which only need a little bit more to upgrade, because when it comes to upgrading every type of structure you can build for a trophy, you don't actually have to take it from level 1 all the way to level 3. If it's an online one and it's almost at level 3, you can just add a bit more, upgrade it to max, and that counts for the trophy. All you have to do, make sure you do for the trophies, is craft one, yeah, so craft one, and then fully upgrade one. But if one's almost fully upgraded, you can just add a few more, fully upgrade it yourself, and that counts. So I'm hoping we can do that in the central region because the safe houses cost way too much. They need a lot to fully upgrade them, guys. Yeah, tons. But yeah, got a trophy there, delivery's done. That's for completing 36 standard orders total. You naturally get that as you go for the other trophies. Yeah, naturally. Right, so that's another one at 5 stars. A star required. Right, has he got anything I can take to the Waystation West or the capital not city? No. Well, that's an order for Sam. What about standard? Yeah, so he's got a MISC. Yeah, so you see them MISC orders. We're going to start doing them in the central region. Yeah, we're going to stop what we're doing, drop off all items in the private locker, grab a MISC order, go and do it, come back, and then grab our cargo and continue with the journey to the other preppers. But yes, I'm going to take out that order for Capital Knot City, because that's where we're going to next. Well, I've got a Waystation first, sorry, and then Capital Knot City, but it's on our path. Right, of course, providing you got enough weight. You might want to take out a PCC level 1 as well, just in case. Right, I'm not going to be coming back here, so if you want to take out crystals, you can. Yeah, and by the way, you know when you kind of like overburden and it takes you quite a while to turn around, if you hold L1 and move the scope that way and then let go, you'll turn around a lot easier without this kind of like slow drag as you try to rotate. Yeah, thanks Snappy for letting me know about that in the comments. Yep, hold L1, turn your scope around and then let go, and it will change the direction much easier. It will not be really sluggish like that. Yeah, little tip to turn around when you're overburdened. Right, so back on your bike. Yes, I should have all the metals we need now. I took out 800 metals for the bridge. So I'm going to make our way along here. We're going to be going through a mule camp. If you want, you can go back down the hill the way we came up. That's up to you. But I'm going to take this way. We are in hard mode, remember, so these mules can be a little bit more accurate and a bit more aggressive. So just be careful if you do follow me on this path. But we're on the bike. We shouldn't have too much drama trying to get through here. Yeah, so I probably should have done that MISC order. It would have been really quick to just grab that cargo from the mule camp, head back, and do it. But we'll do all of them in the central region. Yeah, central region would be stopping doing MISC orders. It's a shame that you have to do them. Because you have to do like a fetch quest, you can't like do anything on the way, because you have to go back to where you started the order. So you always have to stop what you're doing to do a MISC quest. That's why I've been avoiding them so far. Right, so yes, let's max upgrade this bridge finally. Yeah, it's going to be nice to get these out of the way. So on PS4, all you have to max upgrade now is a safe house and you should get that trophy. Yeah, you got one more thing to max upgrade on PS4. On Director's Cut, you got a safe house of course, but you've also got to max upgrade the Chiral Bridge and the Chiral Bridge, the Chiral Ramp, and there's another one as well. Forget what it is. Yeah, it's 3 new things you have to make on the Director's Cut. But yeah, we're going to make our way over to the Waystation. Yeah, so he should be max rank now, hopefully. If not, we're going to be coming back soon with the Waystation. And as you can see, my battery getting quite low on my bike. That's why I mentioned you might want to bring a PCC level 1 with you. Right, let's see if he gets to 5. Not quite. Yeah, not quite there yet. It's okay, we're going to be coming back here once you get to Capital Knot City. Right, has he got anything going to Capital Knot? Yes, he's got 1 or 2 orders going to Capital Knot City. I'm not going to take anything going back southwest because we're going to be coming back here soon. So just take the order, going to Capital City. Yeah, like I say, we're going to be coming back to him in a second, and we'll grab any orders then. There's no need to take him out now and just like carry him around or mess up trying to put them in the private locker. Just take the one for Capital City, put it on your back, guys. Right, let's get on the bike and get on the way. So on the way there, oh yes, and what I'm also going to try and do, so I need to fully upgrade the Watchtower and the postbox. So I'm going to take out some metals for them if I've got a space. Yes, I think it's 800 and 600 which I need to fully upgrade the Watchtower and the postbox. Yeah, I'm going to lob in on the bike. You know, I can't wait to unlock this tray there on the motorbike, just so I can use the bike more often. There'll be some deliveries in the central region. You have like 1,000 kilos of weight. Yeah, so I'll see how it goes. You know, sometimes we are going to have to use a truck because it's just going to be way too much cargo. But I'm probably going to try to take orders, you know, because the central region is so big. Do small parts at a time, like work on the southeast, work on the northeast, and then work on the west. That might be how I divide it. Yeah, so we divide the east part of central region into two, and the west into one, and we'll kind of do like one of them at a time. That's how I'm kind of theorising I'm going to try and do it. It might not work that way. We'll see how it goes. But I'm hoping, because if you're going too far, it's going to take ages. You know, if we're going all the way from the southeast all the way over to the west across the mountains, it's going to take ages. So yes, if we can break it down, that'd be great. But it all depends on the orders, of course. Yes, remember the BTs here, guys. Yep, so there will be a BT on the right on there, of course, as always. There he is. Yeah, watch out for him. Yeah, so if you see any lost cargo for Capital City on our travels, pick it up. Yeah, you can actually look in post boxes on the map and see what it's got inside. See, he's got lost cargo for Nick Easton. I don't know why it doesn't say who the lost cargoes. It doesn't say what a depot, it just says their name. But Nick Easton is Capital City, by the way, where we're going to next. Yeah, bike's too close. Right, so I'm going to take out this lost cargo and then get back on the bike. And in part 20, sorry, I'm actually going to start fabricating things as well. There's a trophy for fabricating everything in your menus, you know, in the terminal. You don't have to keep it on you, just have to fabricate it once and then you can lob it in the private locker. So we're going to start doing that. So that does use a lot of materials. Try and do what we can here before we move to the central region, just so we do not waste all the materials. Because we won't need them anymore anyway, because we'll be all done here. So yes, I left that cargo over there, but I should have gone and got it, because you see, I'm just a little bit shy of max rank with this depot, and if I grab that cargo, that might have been just what I needed. But we are going to be coming back here to grab the memory chip anyway, because the memory chip in this area, you can't get it until you've got the email, and I don't think the email triggers until you get them to like rank 4 or something, and then rest or complete an order. And by the way, you know when you rest in a private room and an order triggers, an email triggers, I think there's 2 ways to trigger them. I think you can either trigger them by completing an order or by resting in a private locker in a private room. It might not always be the case, but there's been some emails I've got when I've rested in a private room, and I've also on other accounts and saves I've got the same emails but after completing an order. So yeah, there might be various ways to trigger specific emails. Right, so I've got another lost cargo for them. Right, so I'm going to max upgrade this Watchtower. Yes, let's max upgrade them. So the Watchtower and the postbox. Yep, and then I think that's all the structures fully upgraded here. So yes, what have we done? We've done the timeful shelter, generator, cargo catapult, zipline, cargo catapult. It's not on PS4 version, of course. Oh, that's the third one I was trying to think of for director's cut. Yeah, we've done the bridge, we've done the Watchtower, and we've done the postbox. Yeah, so like I say, PS4, all you've got left to max upgrade now is the safe house. And on director's cut, all we should have left is safe house, of course, coral bridge, and the coral ramp. Cargo catapult has already been done. Right, yes, so that's it. Postbox is done, and the Watchtower. It's nice to have them out of the way. I mean, you've seen from this last few videos how annoying it is having to take out metal steel and everything, and how it gets in the way for orders, because you need all that space for your cargo for orders, but then you have to have space in order to take materials to upgrade them structures. So it's going to be nice to have them out of the way. Right, deliver all them. Yeah, lots of cargo to go to these dudes. But yeah, I don't quite push them up to 5 stars. I'm not sure if it's because of an email or it's just a few likes off. But yeah, got another buddy bot. Yeah, look at that, just shy of max rank. So it's okay, we'll max upgrade him in part 20 when we come to get that memory chip. Yeah, we've got a cap. Right, so now I'm going to make our way back to Waystation West and back over to the depot west of Capital City. Yeah, so any standard orders. So yeah, we're going to take that one for the wind farm, because we're going to be going there very shortly. Start of the next video, I believe, we're going to the wind farm. Yep, so just going to take the bike. I should probably go in the private room because BB's a little bit upset. So yeah, back on the bike. I didn't get an order for Waystation West, so I'm going to try to grab lost cargo on the way and drop it off. Yeah, you're not always going to find orders. So I'm just going to grab some lost cargo. Remember, if you have a max rank, you don't need to bother. But if not, yes, look out for any cargo for the Waystation West of Capital City. Right, there's one lost cargo. Yeah, so I guess at least this is kind of give you a bit of an insight to what it's going to be like grinding Central Region. You kind of got a rough grasp of how you do it now. You know, how to be a bit more efficient. Yeah, but my roads, I did look at my roads on Central Region. There's not too many which have been built. I mean, there's a few more been built since I was last there. But a lot of them, they only need a few more materials to finally make them build. So, I don't know. I might craft some more roads. We'll see how it goes. It all depends on if I have enough space in my truck and whatnot for the weight to build them. Yeah, so BT region again. And still some lost cargo. So yeah, I'm grabbing this lost cargo still. Like I said, it's nothing worse than being about 20 likes away from the max rank. Yeah, just be careful here. As you can see, it's BTs around. You might not want to be grabbing lost cargo when there's BTs around. Because if you get caught, it's all going to get pulled off you if it's loose on your back. Right, so let's do it. Waystation West at max stars, and then we'll make our way over to the depot west of Capital City, guys. So all we're going to do in part 20, we're going to finish the wind farm off by doing one trip, go back to the depot west of Capital City, take out order number 77, which, like I say, is only there if you're on the director's cut. Yes, order number 77. You have to do that because it unlocks the new support skeleton, and it also unlocks the Mesa gun. Two things we need to craft for the Homo Faber trophy. Yeah, Mesa gun and the support skeleton. The support skeleton is basically like a jack of all trades. So you got the all terrain, you got the, which of course is good off road for anywhere, no matter where you are. Speed skeleton is of course fast, and power skeleton is good for heavy weights. But yeah, support is a combination of them all, and because of that, it's just not really that great. Because you normally only need one which is like really good in a specific area. You never hardly really need one which is good in all. I mean, it'd be great if you had one which was as good as every single one, you know, but it's not. It's like a weaker version. Right, let's deliver this lost cargo. So hopefully that's going to be enough to push him over to 5 stars. Yeah, don't deliver any other lost cargo. For example, that one for the wind farm, I don't want to entrust that. So just be careful, because sometimes it will ask you to entrust and you might get it mixed up, thinking it's to deliver here, but it's not, it's just to entrust. Yes, got him to 5 stars, so we only needed 140 more-ish. Right, so we've got 2 more to do. I've just got a wind farm to bring to max rank, and of course, Capital City. Right, you can take out any cargo crystals while you're here. And any orders for, so I'm going to do that one. It's a time delivery. Yes, and any orders to the wind farm as well. So yes, we're going to the depot west of Capital City now. So may as well take anything on the way. So yes, I've grabbed an order for the wind farm, and I also grabbed a timed delivery, just because why not? Yeah, it'll be another timed delivery done. And like I say, make sure you take out all the cryo crystals, because we shouldn't be coming back here. Right, so let's do it on the bike. Yeah, so wind farm, I've got about 6 orders to take over there, I think, got loads. But the good thing is, we'll be able to max rank him on this visit. So yes, when we go to the wind farm at the start of part 20, he is going to be maxed. Yeah, I'm just going to rest in the private locker, guys, when we get back. Just get ready for part 20. So yeah, Central Region is going to be quite interesting. Yeah, doing them MISC orders is going to be consuming quite a lot of time, because you have to stop what you're doing to go and do it. Yeah, but I think first we're going, when we go to Central Region, first we're going to warp to the depot south of Lake, not City, is it? Basically that's central one in the east. We're going to go to that depot first, you know, the one near the kind of big canyon like area. We're going to go there first, go to Collector, try to bring him online, then we're going to go back to that depot, and we're going to kind of make our way north to the far northeast, Lake Knot City. Yeah, make our way northeast to him, but along the way we'll try to do the Elder, the Craftsman and the Engineer along the way there. We've done the pizza guy, I think. It's a pizza guy 5 ranks. I can't remember if we've got him to 5 ranks or not. You know Peter Englert, the guy who delivered the pizza to? Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Didn't we get him to max rank? Which is nice, we don't have to go back to him anymore. Unless we want to get some orders, of course. But yeah, that's kind of how our planet of attack is going to begin when we get to Central Region. But past that, I've not really planned any further so far. Right, so let's deliver all this cargo. I mean, most of it's for the wind farm, but let's deliver here what we can. And by the way, if you want to see the time, you know, these time deliveries, when you go to take the order, it normally shows in the bottom right the time you need to get an S rank. Yep, so on the order screen, I know there's a lot of information on there and it can be hard to miss things, but yeah, I think it shows on the bottom right the time you have to complete that order in order to get an S rank. But yes, deliver that lost cargo, guys, and then come down into the private room. You have to make sure you complete time deliveries before you come down, because if not, when you come in a private room, when there's a time delivery in progress, it'll kind of like fail, because it's timed of course, and resting of course consumes time. So yes, private locker. I think we get that email now for the memory chip. Is it now we get it? Yes, there we go. A weird glowing object. Yes, PS5's overheating again. I did actually give it a good clean out after this. Yeah, so a weird glowing object in Capital Knot City. So now that memory chip has now appeared in Capital Knot City. So we can get that a bit later. But yeah, after doing this, I turned off my PS5, let it cool down for a bit, and then I took the fan out, had a really good clean. But yes, once back up to the top guys, save your game, then we're ready to complete this region in part 20 tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then guys.